Traditional verse video drawing lesson. Value. The element of art value is part of art. It is how light or dark a color is. Value is important in art that only uses black, white, and gray. Value or tone. Another name for value is tone. Adding white creates a tint. Adding black creates a shade. MC Escher. MC Escher is an artist that used value. Here is one of his drawings, and here's another one of his drawings. There is value in both. Cross-hatching. Cross-hatching is where you draw lines on top of each other to make value. This is an example of cross-hatching. Value scale. In order to practice creating values, artists will create value scales. These are examples of value scales. It goes from light tints to dark shades. Now we're going to make a value scale, and this is the worksheet we're going to use to make a value scale. And we are going to cross-hatch with a pencil. So here's my pencil, and we are going to match this value scale down here at the bottom. Since number 1 is white and it doesn't have any lines in it, we don't have to do that one, and we can skip to number 2. Number 2 has diagonal lines. So in box number 2, I'm going to start in a corner, and I'm going to add the diagonal lines down the side in that box. Number 3 has 2 sets of diagonal lines that cross over top of each other. And they cross over top of each other because we're using cross-hatching. So, to match box number 3, I'll have some diagonal lines going down. And then, I'll switch the way my pencil's going and do diagonal lines right over top so that it matches box number 3. In box number 4, there's lines that go up and down. Vertical lines. But first we need to add the diagonal lines in, starting in a corner and going down. I need to add the diagonal lines in the other way, so I'll change my pencil. I'll add those lines and go down. Now I need to add the lines that go up and down. So I'll just start from the top and go to the bottom. And I've got lines that go up and down. Number 5, box number 5 gets a little bit darker. So I'm going to have diagonal lines starting in the corner and going down. I'll have another set of diagonal lines that start in the corner and go down. Then I need to add my lines vertically that go up and down. And I need one more set of lines that go side to side, and that makes it cross-hatching because these lines are crossing over each other, and each time they cross over it gets a little bit darker. Number 6 is going to be my last box, and number 6 I'm going to add a bunch of lines that cross over top of each other, but I'll start the same way with some diagonal lines, and then I'll switch my pencil up and add more lines that cross over top. I'll add lines that go up and down. I'll add lines that go side to side. I'll go from the bottom and make diagonal lines going up. I'll go from the other corner, make diagonal lines going up, and try and make that box as dark as I can. After I'm done, I can see that it goes from white to black. And we use cross-hatching, lines that cross over top of each other, to get there. We are now done with this worksheet.